So we're gonna start with this deposited XRP by 21. You can't see that, but this is by 21. I have it named. This is proof of purchase of XRP. Once again, I've done this before, but just a bunch of XRP at what? This is May 2021. XRP was a little bit under $1 at this time. No, a little bit under $2 at this time, but also above $1. So it was fluctuating between $1.50 to like $1.90 or something at this time. So it would be considered buying low in my opinion, but maybe not compared to other people. So boom. Then we have more deposits. This is once again 2021. We buying what we can, we buying what we want, we buying what we need, whatever I have available. I showed y'all numbers where I'm putting pennies. I wanted to make it real apparent, like pennies could be worth something. So that's why when I first did a video like this, it was, I was showing you like my account being negative. I was showing you my account being declined. I was showing you me buying dollars worth, $2 worth, because certain things require that type of effort. You gotta be prepared. So this is 2021. Boom, this is 2022. 2022 to 2023 actually. And 2022 to 2023. Get myself off this screen because I do not need to be there. Alright, 2022 to 2023. We have a solo in there. Yeah, mostly looking at XRP. Boom, just buying whatever I can, whenever I can, whenever I have some spare change. That's what I was doing. Boom. This is 2024, right? 2024 XRP to June 21st, 2024. I use that number because it was in a family event, and I was putting everybody on at this time again. So once again, I showed you my purchases at $1.89, $1.98, $1.79. That's what I was previously buying at that point. This right here is just proof of everything being wiped out darn near, right? As long as you don't sell, you always have the money. But yeah, so XRP drops to 48 cents from about, maybe we call it $2. So that's about a 300% to 400% drop. Yeah, 300 to 400% drop. And then boom, you show buy 25. In 2025, I'm buying again. I'm buying the dips. So when this happens, I'm buying. In 2024, I'm buying. I don't know if I have that one up here, but I should have it somewhere, and it should be showing me buying XRP in 2024 regardless of it dipping, because I learned from Doge at this point. I was learning from all the stocks at this point that you buy the dips. So yeah, we bought the dips and we kept buying in 2025. We kept buying more and more and more and more. And yeah, this is all before basically when it hit about $5 the other day. So now we're gonna do the math. Let's get to it. Damn it. Alright, so now we're gonna do the math. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully you guys will be able to follow along. Hopefully I'll be able to explain it properly enough that it won't be too much trouble for you guys, and you guys will get right on the horse and go try to do this for yourselves. So boom. Nope, not again. Buy the dip. Yeah, I wrote that. So let's just do whole numbers for argument's sake, please. Whole numbers for argument's sake. Let's say you have $500. Let's say you have $500 and you want XRP which is currently sitting at, I'm doing whole numbers, 50 cents. All right, XRP 50 cents. You got $500. Boom. All right. So the math is, you do 500. You do 500. 500 divided by, we're gonna put this division sign, keep it orange or something, divided by, boom, 50 cents. Alright, so we got 50 cents. 500 divided by 50 cents. I got a calculator in front of me. Hopefully you have a calculator in front of you. But 500 is really simple. So for every dollar, you get 2 shares is what you're saying, because each share of XRP is 50 cents. You have $500. That means if you had only $1, if you had only $1, if you only had $1, so that means if you only had $1, you would divide that, meaning you only had $1. It's $1 by, oh shoot, boom, $1 by that 50 cents, which we know would give you the answer of 2. So boom, $1 divided by 50 cents, answer is 2. Now, $1 divided by 50 cents, answer 2. Once again, this is the buy the dip seminar. But look, $1 divided by 50 cents, 2. You got to do 500 divided by 50 cents. Ugh. I think that's 1,000, but I'm gonna use a calculator anyways. 500 divided by 50 cents equals what? 500 divided by 0.50 cents equals what? The fuck is this? Why is this in degrees? Come on, I ain't doing that. Let's go find the calculator app, huh? Calculator app. Calculator. Simple calculator. Specific calculator. Calculator.net. Let me make sure I'm actually on the right screen. Alright, cool. So y'all seeing everything. Alrighty, oh gosh. Alright, so 500 divided by, where's that division sign? Divided by 0.50. See, 1,000. So that means your $500 would have got you 1,000 shares. Let's write that down. 1,000 shares. Boom. So that's your answer. 50 cents can go into 500 1,000 times, which gives you 1,000 shares. 50 cents can go into $1 2 times, which gives you 2. So I was just showing you, for every dollar you spent, you would have gotten 2 shares of XRP. So which brings you to the cumulative amount of 1,000 shares. Now we're gonna show a realistic price gain. Let's look at XRP's max since that 50 cents. That 50 cents we showed you occurred when? That 50 cents occurred June 21st, 2024. So we're really just showing a year of gain. And like I showed you before, I've been buying the dips for a minute. So you know, I take what comes with it. But XRP. XRP, let me see the charts. Fire. Alright. July. XRP highest. I can't see that. Shoot. XRP highest. Did I move it back? No, I never moved it back. Boom. My bad, y'all. Alright, so XRP highest price 24. Was boom 305. XRP highest price 25. 2025. This is there. It's telling you the bullish, whatever. I know XRP went about 398. We can see it right here. It went to 342. Its highest price, we're gonna call that 350. Once again, this is just to keep it round and not have me thinking all over the place. So we're gonna say XRP's highest price was 350. So this was XRP. Let's put a date, June 24. Alrighty, June 24. Now we're gonna say we're gonna put the XRP highest price. So it was 342, but we're gonna call it 350 for argument's sake, or just to simplify things, not for argument's sake. So here we go, 350 XRP. And when? It doesn't really matter to me. But I'm just gonna say 350. And this is XRP highest 25. Okay. XRP highest 25. Alright. So this is XRP highest 25, 350. We started at 50 cents. We have 1,000 shares. We spent $500. Alright. So let me put myself on this one. Alright, so yeah. XRP, gosh darn it. XRP 350 was the highest in 2025. It was really 342. But we're rounding, so I can make it simpler. XRP's lowest 24, 48 cents, or probably lower than that actually, but for argument's sake, 50 cents. We know we had $500. We bought 1,000 shares of XRP. So now we do the difference. This 350 minus this 50 cents. So we go 350 minus what? Minus 2 minus 350. Alrighty, let me take myself back off the screen. Probably can't even see nothing with me there, my bad. Alright. So gosh darn it. Keep clicking the wrong one. Gosh darn it, it's crazy. I gotta do better. XRP minus 350. I'm at 50. XRP minus 50. Alrighty. And the answer is $3. This $3 is the difference between your purchase price, and current highest, meaning you'll make $3 per share. Alrighty. Once again, how do we do that? Uh, we know XRP's highest was 350. We bought it at 50 cent. That means it grew by $3. That's simple maths. So we did 350 take away 50 to get this number for the simple maths, which is $3 a share. We have 1,000 shares. So now we do 3 times 1,000. So let's get some space. Text. 3 times 1,000. Boom, boom. Now, how do we get that? We're doing the price growth, which was $3 from where we were, times the shares we currently have, which is 1,000. So let's do the math. What's 3 times 1? It's $3,000. Well, 3 times 3, that's 3. But 3 times 1,000 is $3,000. So, well, 3,000, which is the dollar amount. That means if you invested $500 at the time of this, you would have made a nice whopping 3 bands, which is not bad. But we're playing for the long run. Next time I'm gonna show you future price predictions, or something we hope for, so we can really get into dreaming and we get into it's really not far-fetched or out of reality, because these things happen. I've showed you before when they've happened. So yeah, next time we're gonna do a lot more. But yeah, so now we know we made $3,000. All right, this is the buy the dip seminar, because essentially I showed you that I was been dealing with XRP on and off for some time. 21 to 25. 21, it was at $1.98, $2, we'll say $1.50 to $2. 2022, it was what was 22 price? I'm not too sure. But we know it dropped and we still had to buy. We couldn't take our money out because you don't want to sell while you low. But things happen. More so than buying the dips, this was to show the math. So we know the math on that XRP at 50 cents, June 24. I had $500 in my pocket. I took that $500, put it in the bank, sent in to Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Webull, wherever you trade at. You sent that 500 in, and after you sent that 500 in, they gave you 1,000 shares. Next thing you know, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, by June 25, high is at 350. It's $3,000 for some money you let sit. And then next time, like I said, we'll do dreams. We'll do what if you spent $10,000 on XRP. Do you understand what that would mean for you? Whoa, wait, I messed up. My bad. All that chat. Hey, this going out just the way it is too. I'm not the editing king, and this is my first one, so please bear with me. I'll get better. Yeah. So I was talking y'all through this whole little scenario I put together. But $3,000 was made off 1,000 shares of $500. Got you 1,000 shares. $500 made you $3,000 within a year, probably sooner. And that's pretty good. Our thing is, should you be liquid, I guess they call it. Should you have money in the banks? I don't think you get these type of returns on anything else really. So the math, I don't think you get these type of returns from the banks. So the math is really 50 cents goes into I just messed that up. I'm gonna have to cut that. Let me just stop recording this shit. Yeah, so that's about it. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll do some grandiose numbers. This is for like the average man. So 500. Hopefully, an average man really can have 500 to invest. Real talk. If you cut down on vices and prioritize what it really means the most to you, you definitely have the opportunity to do whatever you want with this type of paper. And as you can see, we're expecting. I want to do the grandiose thing some other time. This is just to let y'all know the math, but we're expecting XRP to be $10 someday, 15 to just yeah, expecting a lot from XRP. Me especially.